What?
I said I want to show you a band.
It's so funny to think about day one because it all felt like we already knew each other. We were already a team and we already formed relationships with people that we had just met like days prior.
Okay, here we go, day one of Space Waves, woo! We're gonna do some drone shots and it only involves 3 people, so everyone else is sitting around for like 3 hours and it's just kind of lame.
So the rest of us are just kind of chilling. I'm kind of getting to know Taylor because I don't know him that well.
No one really knew what to expect from Taylor because no one knew him, including myself. I barely knew him.
I had absolutely no idea what I was in for. I knew that it was going to be kind of like a small budget, but I didn't realize that it was this college film.
It was the first time I'd ever been in a setting like that, where there was just a bunch of people I had never met before, but it seemed like everyone was on the same playing field and everyone was coming together.
But even right before that, we're trying to have our first team meeting, and I'm like, okay, like, this is big, you know, let's do this. $10,000 of other people's money is not a learning experience, okay? Like, this is...
I'll snap to that.
You snap to that? Like, we have a big responsibility to, like, make something amazing. It's that movie that people are gonna look back on and be like, whoa, you were a part of that tiny crew that made that insane indie movie that just took off and made millions? No. But like, and then this lady comes out of the hay and feed barn store. She's like, is that y'all's cars? Is that y'all's cars?
We couldn't even have a meeting for 5 minutes without her going crazy.
She basically just goes,
We quote verbatim.
let me tell you, this is gonna be a bloodbath. If people can't get to my hay and feed store right now, I don't even wanna go there. Like, you guys just need to leave. You need to go.
That set a precedent. Within a couple minutes of principal photography, we're getting kicked out of places. That was gonna happen a lot.
But that was one of, I think, maybe the first inside joke that it was going to be a bloodbath.
I say, that's enough, Duke, that's enough! It was a bloodbath.
The graveyard for the sound department was a total disaster.
Would you rather have someone cover your mouth abruptly and force you to stop talking, or to slowly shush you out?
Okay, question.
We had gotten 2 sets of lavalier microphones, and neither of them worked. So we learned really early, dang, we're gonna have to just boom a lot of stuff.
There's an Air Force base nearby, and we knew that the planes are not going away anytime soon, so we would try and do takes in between the jets that were flying by.
The other thing is we were missing the IDX batteries, which allows our wireless follow focus and wireless monitor to be powered from the camera.
It was actually a really big issue because we had 2 extremely complicated one takes.
Sound?
How are you doing?
I'm alive, dude.
We kept getting it super close, or somebody would say something wrong, or it would be like the camera would bump something, or every take there was one little thing that was a little bit off. And, you know, next thing you know, it's about to close down for the day, and we're like, all right, like, we have one more shot to do this.
And we ended up doing it, which was impressive, and that was a feat in itself.
yo, you guys just killed it, dude.
I was making a sandwich today, and I thought of you.
Why?
Because you're the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Andy was destroying my house the first time I met her. She was saying this one line, she said it over and over, and she slammed the door like 1,000 times.
Yeah, Mom, I got it!
And stuff was falling off of my walls. That was like a great first impression.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Dude, look at these future celebrities right here.
That is also the day that the 35mm got stuck on the red.
And it was like a half hour of trying to get the lens off, and they couldn't get it off.
Everybody was trying to muscle it off, and I was like, all right, guys, step aside. And I brought up a vice grip.
I'm just kind of like dying inside, but what if that's the only thing we can do?
It looked like Luke Reed was delivering a child.
Don't take BCS of this.
Why?
Yeah, I remember like...
Connor was sitting in the other room, looking the other way.
And it was dead quiet.
I think it's... No, I think it's...
Wait,
Oh, yeah, we're good.